Today, I'm going to prove to you that humans still have superpowers that no robot can match. And I'm going to show you exactly how to turn those superpowers into a six-figure income that's AI proof. Think about it. Robots can calculate faster than us, they can store more information than us, and they never get tired. But there's one thing they absolutely cannot do. They can't climb 300 feet up a wind turbine in a thunderstorm to fix a broken part. They can't perform brain surgery when unexpected complications arise. And they can't build trust with a millionaire client who wants to invest their life savings. And they definitely can't create authentic content that makes people laugh, cry, and feel genuinely connected. I'm sure we've all seen the AI slop that's getting posted on YouTube. People don't like it. It creates a bad viewing experience. And of course, YouTube is cracking down on that. Now, that's not to say that you can't use AI to do these careers better and faster, but the careers I'm going to go over have uniquely human abilities that aren't just nice to have, they're worth serious money and they're AI proof. And I'm talking about careers where your human intuition, your physical capabilities, your emotional intelligence, and your ability to think creatively under pressure are literally worth hundreds of thousands of dollars per year, or at least put you on the track to make six figures per year. So while everyone else is competing with AI, you could be in a career where AI makes you more valuable, not less valuable. Where the more advanced technology becomes, the more companies are willing to pay for genuine human skills. So if you're ready to discover your human superpowers and turn them into wealth, then let's dive in right after you gently tap the like button to defeat the evil YouTube algorithm. Speaking of AI. All right, number one is going to be trade careers. And the specific one I'm going to talk about is HVAC technician. So this is actually the trade career that my brother is in. He started out as an HVAC technician and now he owns his own HVAC business. Now, not only is this AI proof, and I'm going to get into why that is, but it's also outsourcing proof. Right now, there is a massive shortage in the skilled trades and specifically for HVAC techs. And so they've made it easier than ever to get into these trades. Now, Glassdoor has HVAC technicians making somewhere between $59,000 and $89,000 a year. With that being said, with more experience and a lot of other opportunities such as union or non-union or starting your own business, etc., you can easily make it up to the $90,000 to $159,000 a year range. And that's more than a lot of people with 4-year degrees and years of experience are making. So what exactly do they do? Well, HVAC technicians are heating, ventilation, and air conditioning specialists who install, maintain, and repair climate control systems in homes and businesses. Think about it. Every single building you've ever been in has some kind of climate control system, and they all need maintenance and repair. Now, here's why AI can never take over this job. First, it requires incredible physical dexterity. You're working with your hands, you're manipulating tools in tight spaces, and you need that human touch to feel when something's not right. Second, it involves problem solving in completely unique environments. No two buildings are the same, no two systems are identical, and you're constantly adapting to new situations. And on top of that, you are going to be communicating with actual human beings that are going to tell you the specifics of the situation. Third, you need diagnostic skills with multiple variables. When an HVAC system isn't working, there could be dozens of different causes, and you need to use your experience and intuition to figure out what's wrong. And finally, you need the ability to work in unpredictable spaces like attics and crawl spaces. You can't send a robot to crawl through someone's cramped, dirty attic space and fix their air conditioning unit. And by the way, the HVAC industry is valued at approximately $130.5 billion in 2025, and it's projected to reach $445 billion by 2033. That is massive growth, which means more opportunities and higher pay for people in this field. So yeah, I'm gonna give this one an opportunity score of 9 out of 10. I would say the downside to any trade career is the fact that it's physical, and therefore, when you get older, it's gonna be harder for you to do it. But yeah, my brother owns an HVAC business. He's making multiple six figures a year, so I can personally vouch for this one. And he started from scratch, and now he's his own boss, and he's making more money than most of his friends who went to college. Now, additionally, because of the fact that I actually coach people on how to grow and make money from their YouTube channels, I finally convinced my brother, after years, to start a YouTube channel about trade careers. And the YouTube channel is called Zach of All Trades. And we actually grew his channel from nothing to making over $200 a day in less than a month. And I'm going to be coming out with that case study video. But yeah, you can go ahead and check his channel out in the description in the pinned comment below. All right, quick break. This Tuesday at 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, I'm hosting a free live workshop called The New Way to Make Money with YouTube and AI. It's happening on November 4th, 2025, so make sure to mark that down. Now, if you're struggling to find your niche, or you don't want to commit months or even years to a niche that ends up not being profitable, profitable, then this is for you. Because at this workshop, I'll be giving away the Niche Validator 2.1. This is the newest version of my GPT-powered niche validation tool designed to help you instantly test and uncover profitable YouTube niches before you waste time creating content that doesn't convert. It's been updated and improved based on thousands of data points from real channels, and I'll be giving it away completely free only at this live workshop. And just so you know, I'm planning to turn this into a full software product sometime in the future, so it might not stay free forever, but you'll lock it in if you get it at this workshop. But that's something to keep in mind just in case you've been wanting to grab it. So attend the free live workshop by clicking the link down in the description and the pinned comment below. Oh, and by the way, you'll also be able to ask me questions live, so I look forward to meeting you. See you this Tuesday, 9 p.m. Eastern time. Now back to your regularly scheduled programming. All right, number 2 is going to be pretty much any health career that involves problem solving. So obviously, neurosurgeon would be one of these. So we'll start off with that one. So obviously, you're like a doctor in this situation, okay? I think this one's fairly obvious, but the numbers are absolutely insane, right? We're talking like $426,000 to $750,000 per year for neurosurgeons, and it really depends on your specialty, but yeah, neurosurgeons make a ton of money. I think everybody knows that. Some neurosurgeons make millions of dollars a year. Now, why can't AI take this over? First, it requires exceptional hand-eye coordination that's developed over decades of practice. Every movement has to be precise to the millimeter because you're working with the most delicate organ in the human body. Second, there's split-second decision-making during operations. When you're in the middle of a brain surgery and something unexpected happens, you need to make life or death decisions in seconds. Now, as a pharmacist myself, I have actually sat in on neurosurgeons doing brain surgery, as well as doing spine surgery and heart surgery. Basically, any type of surgery you can think of. So I can vouch for the fact that there is no way they're going to get replaced by AI. Will they possibly be using AI as well as machines and technology to help them? For sure, but they are not going to be replaced. There's a 0% chance that that's going to happen in our lifetime. And third, you need the ability to respond to unexpected complications. No two brains are exactly alike, and surgery rarely goes exactly according to plan. So you need human adaptability and creativity to solve problems in real time. And finally, you need a deep understanding of unique patient anatomy. Every patient is different, and you need to understand not just the textbook anatomy, but how this specific person's brain is structured, right? Every brain surgery is different, and you need human intuition and adaptability that no computer can replicate. So yeah, I mean, I can give this one an opportunity score. Becoming a doctor, like, you know, this is an evergreen career. Thousands of years ago, there were doctors. Thousands of years in the future, there's still going to be doctors. You look at ancient Rome, doctors were around back then. They made a ton of money. And I would gladly bet the house that thousands of years in the future, there's still going to be doctors. So yeah, opportunity score here, evergreen, 9 out of 10. Okay, so far we've covered trade careers and health-related careers. These are some of the most recession-proof careers as well, by the way. But next we're going to go over private wealth manager, or basically anybody in the finance industry that helps and deals with other people. So private wealth managers can make a ton of money, all the way from like $70,000 a year to up to $238,000 a year, depending on the website you look at. And basically you're making a ton of money helping rich people manage their money. And these financial professionals provide personalized investment and wealth management services to high net worth clients. And if you think it's as simple as put all of your money in the S&P 500, it's not. It's not at all, right? There are so many different factors that have to be considered for each client's case. But they're basically working with people who have millions of dollars to invest and manage. And AI can't take this over, first of all, because they require building deep trust and relationships. When someone has millions of dollars, they want to work with a human being that they trust, not a computer algorithm. And wealth management is all about relationships as much as it is about numbers. And second, you need an understanding of clients' emotional relationship with money. Everyone has different psychology when it comes to money. Some people are risk averse, others are aggressive investors, and you need to understand these emotional factors to provide good advice. Third, you need the ability to adapt strategies to personal values and life changes. A client's investment strategy might need a change when they get married, or have children, or go through a divorce, or approach retirement. And you need human insight to understand how life changes should affect financial decisions. And finally, you need to provide reassurance during market volatility. When the stock market crashes and your client is watching their portfolio lose millions of dollars, they need human reassurance and guidance to help them stay calm and stick to their long-term strategy. And rich people want to work with humans they trust, not algorithms managing their life savings. So yeah, opportunity score here, amazing, 9.5 out of 10. I think anything related to the finance industry is is amazing. There's just a ton of money there. All right, next is going to be any job where you're dealing with people or representing people. So some examples would be a government related job or a human resources director. So I think human resources director is a good one. Government related job would be a good example too, but we'll just stick with HR director for now. So depending on the website you look at, HR directors make anywhere from $70,000 to well over $100,000 per year. And this is a career that's all about understanding and managing people. And these senior professionals oversee employee relations, talent acquisition, organizational development, and workspace culture. And they're responsible for hiring, firing, managing conflicts, and creating a positive work environment. And the reason AI can't replace them is because they require nuanced understanding of human emotions and conflicts. Workplace conflicts are rarely black and white. They involve complex human emotions, personalities, and relationships that require human insight to understand and resolve. And second, you need the ability to mediate complex interpersonal situations. When employees have conflicts, you need to be able to understand both sides and empathize with different perspectives and find solutions that work for everyone involved. And third, you need strategic judgment about organizational fit and talent. Hiring isn't just about finding someone with the right skills. It's about finding someone who will fit the company culture and work well with the existing team. And finally, you need the emotional intelligence to foster positive workplace culture. Creating a workspace where people actually want to work requires understanding human psychology, as well as being able to build relationships and trust. So yeah, human resources, this is always going to be around. Of course, you can utilize AI to help with this, but yeah, 8 out of 10. Now, the next one is going to be any sales or marketing related job. This is another one where if you look back at like ancient Rome, look at thousands of years ago, sales and marketing positions were around back then, and they're going to be around thousands of years in the future because they require you to have a emotional intelligence and understand what the other person wants, right? Understand their emotions, their frustrations, and what they want, what problems they want solved. And that changes over time. Marketing that worked 5 years ago probably doesn't work now. And marketing that will work 5 years in the future isn't working right now either, right? So it's something that changes all the time. And same thing with sales. Plus, nobody wants to buy from a robot, right? They want an actual human being that they can trust to ask questions to. So sales and marketing positions in general, no brainer here. It will not be replaced by AI. Now, of course, there are very niche marketing positions that will either be partially or fully replaced by AI, but marketing as a whole will not. And finally, any entertainment type of career. This is anything in show business, anything involved in making music or movies, or something like social media, right? Becoming a YouTuber with a personal brand. And this one might be the most surprising, but it's also the one with the most potential. YouTubers are content creators who build personal brands through YouTube channels focused on their unique personality, experience, and connection with their audience. Or in some cases, they build faceless channels as well. Many of my clients have started off faceless, and I started off faceless as well. But either way, you are solving other people's problems, you are entertaining other people, and you are educating and inspiring other people as well. And overall, you're building a business around helping other people, whether you're helping them solve the problem of boredom in the case of entertainment content, or helping them solve problems that they have in their day-to-day life, or just relating to them, or inspiring them, or motivating them. And AI can never take that over. First, it requires authentic human connection. People don't subscribe to YouTube channels because of information alone. They subscribe because they connect with the person creating the content, and they like the creator's personality, or their sense of humor, or the way they explain things. They basically vibe with the person. It's almost like you have a friend who's online. Second, you need personal charisma that can't be programmed. And charisma is that indefinable quality that makes people want to watch and listen to you. And it's something that comes from years of life experience, personal development, and also just being yourself. Mr. Beast, for instance, doesn't have the best natural charisma. He's a bit weird, but he just leans into it. He accepts it and he fully embraces it. And that's what people love about him. And third, you need real life experience. The best YouTubers share stories from their own lives, right? They share their struggles, their successes, and their own unique perspective on the world, because you can't fake authenticity. And finally, you need the ability to create genuine emotional engagement with the viewers. The most successful YouTubers make their audience feel like they're talking to a friend. They create real emotional connections that keep people coming back week after week. And people subscribe to personalities, not algorithms. And they want to hear from real humans with real experiences and real insights. And the creator economy is projected to reach $1.4 trillion by 2034. And that's bigger than most countries' entire economies. And so no matter what happens, the ability to relate to other human beings is always going to be an essential thing that only human beings can do. So the opportunity score here is 10 out of 10. So just to share a few examples from some of my students, Wiz of Ecom started off with a faceless channel on YouTube. If you look at his older videos, it was all faceless. And then eventually he did a face reveal. And now he's built a 7-figure business from YouTube. Josh Madakor, when he first started working with me, had a tiny channel, was making less than $1,000 a month, and then he leveraged his channel to get his dream job first. And this was a situation where people actually reached out to him from FANG companies, so the best companies in the world were reaching out to him because of his personal brand on YouTube. Then he leveraged his YouTube channel to make a side hustle income, so he's making a few $1,000s a month from YouTube, and then $5,000, then $10,000, and then a full-time income that was more than his job. And then eventually he quit his job, went full-time on YouTube, and now he's making over $180,000 a month. And Nicole, when she first started working with me, had 85 subscribers, and she was about to quit YouTube. And now she has over 50,000 subscribers and makes over $80,000 a month. And this coming Tuesday at 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, I'm going to be revealing exactly how I helped all of these people grow their channel and monetize it, and how I did the same for my channel to the point where I only have to work 1 hour per week to maintain my channel, and I make multiple six figures a month. And if you're interested in this private Zoom session where you will literally be able to ask me any questions that you want, and you'll get to learn my biggest secrets, then go ahead and sign up for it down in the description and the pinned comment below, and make sure you put it on your calendar as well so you don't miss out. So I look forward to meeting you, hope to see you there, and also check out this case study video on exactly how I help them to grow their channel by clicking right here.